News 12 High School Football Overtime, powered by Pioneer Metal Depot.
Welcome to Saturday Overtime. I'm Rick Nyman.
And I'm Brian Armstrong.
Baylor-McCallie, enough said, might be the biggest high school football game in the entire state, honestly. And the hype videos aren't the only thing jazzing up this year's game.
The state rankings are pumping up the rivalry as well. Baylor, number 2, McCallie ranked number 1. But who would be number 1 when the night was over? McCallie fans of all ages in this one. Baylor's second possession, Whit Muschamp to the air, flips his shoulders around and hits Amari Jefferson. 7-0 early in this one for Baylor. That connection just working so well. McCallie responds on its next drive. Javon gets inside the pylon and scores. 7-7 ball game. McCallie now trails 14-7. Jay St. Hilaire to Carson Lawrence. Incredible one-handed grab. 14-13 lead and a personal foul to boot. McCallie still trailing by 1, and Javon again getting behind his O-line, busting some tackles, reaching for the pylon, checks with the ref to see if it's a score. It is. 19-14, McCallie's first lead. 90 seconds left in the half. That's enough time for Baylor. Zane Restelli gets the TD reception. Baylor retakes the 21-19 lead at half. Then game-changing play. McCallie to punt, and it's a booming kick. Baylor decides to go for it. Live ball. McCallie recovers, goes out of bounds, and my favorite part of all of this is the celebration by Ralph Potter. McCallie able to turn it into points. Javon again on the ground. His third score, 27-24 McCallie, and then Muschamp and Jefferson work so well. Working one more time here. 31-27, Baylor leads, but that lead lasts for just 9 seconds of game time as St. Hilaire to Enriqueo James Leclerc flying in, and that's your game winner. McCallie wins 34-31. Other Saturday overtime scores, we have Bledsoe County beating Whitwell 19-7. Boyd Buchanan over Notre Dame big 56-7. Then you have Bradley Central on the road beating Farragut 28-20, and Walker Valley blanking Howard 44-zip. Red Bank took one on the chin last week, losing 51-7 to Cleveland. While nobody enjoys getting blown out, that loss didn't hurt the Lions' quest for a region title.
No, it did not. Red Bank remains 2-0 in region action, and they return to region play Friday against longtime rival Soddy Daisy. And we had a case of the old fumbleitis to start this one. Trojans' Gage Welch runs into his lineman, fumbles. Welch scoops it up, then he's stripped and fumbles again. Logan McGinnis says, looky what I found. That's a clean scoop, and he's going the other way. Soddy Daisy, you're not going to get him either. McGinnis going to take this one to the house. 85 yards for a touchdown. Get that man some oxygen. I'd call that a heck of a scoop and score. 7-0 Red Bank. Sadly for the Trojans, they still suffered from, fumbleitis. Quarterback is hit, and Matt Fowler caught it midair for the Lions. Hard for your offense to get going when you keep fumbling the ball away. Start of the second quarter, Cordell Howard gets in the end zone for Red Bank to make it 14-0. Stayed 14-0 at the half. That's also how the game finished, with the Lions winning this one 14-0.
They're taking the field, taking on Eastridge, and it's Signal Mountain who would strike first. A touchdown going to the air. Christian Thompson on the receiving end gets inside the pylon for a score. 7-0 Signal. Then Eastridge would march down the other way. Markel Sales rushes into the end zone. 7-7 ball game. Then Eastridge would score one more time. Hassani Jackson, he finds his way to pay dirt. Nice catch right there, landing on the back. Don't need to get a foot down when you get it back down. Then Signal Mountain, they're going to go to the air this time. Blake Walford, well, we all know what he can do. He can go up and he can get it, and that's what he does, tying the ball game. But Eastridge able to respond in this one. Justin Ellis pushes his way into the end zone. They missed the extra point, making it 20-14, but Eastridge is able to hold on 29-21.
We saw some great catches last night, didn't we?
It was fantastic. And you have Sale Creek. I'm sure they had a couple good catches. We all know that one. 45-6 over Lookout Valley. Then Tyner falls to Marion County 18-6. And you have Knox Webb beating Brainerd 38-zip, and Central beating Sweetwater 34-23. Coming up next on Saturday Overtime, it's a battle of White Oak Mountain between East Hamilton and Ooltewah.
And speaking of battles, it's the Battle of Highway 2A between LFO and Ridgeland, and Cahulla Creek. They hit the road against Gordon Lee.